Hello, Leo. So, Leo, this is going to be your April 2022. So, Leos, according to the title of this video, for Leos, education, lessons, new beginnings, new way of living, all these things, lessons, education, new way of living, new way of learning. There's so many things about to open up for you. The doors are almost unlimited for you. It's kind of like being at a smorgasbord, at a buffet. You don't have to just pick one. There's going to be so many choices. It's going to be for Leos, almost like I said, a smorgasbord, almost like having, hey, gorgeous, what's going on? It's almost like having a buffet in front of you. You don't have to just pick from a select menu. There's going to be a lot of options available to you. The key will be about picking the right options for you. An option that you choose may not be for someone else, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Your card today came up. Your cards today, I should say, came up. You have Nine of Swords. You have another nine as well. So when we talk about with the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, you have two nines that came out first. Let me look at your other cards that came out here. Make sure there's not another nine. Okay. You also have fives. So nines and fives are numbers for you to kind of use as a symbol or to pay attention to. I'm going to tell you about the number 9. Nines represent solitude and independence. They are the personal insight and individual experience that you find when you are alone. We have the Nine of Swords, and Nine of Swords talks about right now going through anxiety. So right now, Leos, you're going through some kind of anxiety. You also could be having nightmares. Nightmares in the way just as things in your dream get complicated or they're not making a lot of sense to you. It's not that you're not having happy dreams like you're at a park and you're riding on a Ferris wheel and you're picking flowers in a field, and it's not like that. It means that you're having complicated dreams right now. Some dreams may be flashbacks of the past. Some dreams can be fears for you of what you're hiding subconsciously. The Nine of Wands talks about honoring your boundaries. So right now as well, although you're dealing with a lot of anxiety and frustration right now, a lot of fears, even worries, even not knowing what to expect at this point makes a lot of sense. Again, check your sun, moon, and rising sign for Leos, okay? But the Nine of Wands, like I said, Nine of Wands talks about honoring your boundaries, meaning respect your own boundaries. Know that I have to set a boundary in order to be okay. I have to set boundaries for other people to show them what's okay and what's not okay, how it is that you can act toward me or present yourself to me or try to involve me in certain things that I don't want to be involved in. So Leos are going to stick very strongly to their boundaries. I also spoke about the number 5 because you also have the 5 of Cups for April. You also have, no, there's another 5 here, damn it. I thought there was another 5. Swore there was another 5. Okay. Well, for some reason, I'm being told to tell you about the 5s. So 5 talks about, 5 is a midpoint between the aces and the 10s. When things turn nasty, they represent instability, isolation, conflict, crisis, and loss. So when we're talking about the 5 of Cups here, right now you might be focusing on the worst. Right now with your anxiety and your situation, you might be focusing on the worst of it all. You might be focusing on this fear of change. You might be focusing on the things that got you to where you are now, the things that caused you all those anxieties, the thing that caused you to have to set boundaries stronger. So when we talk about this 5 of Cups, and you focusing on the worst of the situation. Soon, very soon, coming up for you, we're going to have, give me 1 second. We're going to have the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is going to show you exactly what can come the minute you decide to let go of these things that no longer are serving you, things that are making you sad and depressed about the past, maybe past choices or decisions, Leos, that you had made. But when we talk about the Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like your saving card. This Pentacles, which looks like coins, this represents your physical world, including money, property, worldly possessions, your home, your career, or your physical body. So depending on how that matches for you of everything I just spoke about, we could be talking about your home, your career, or your body, or your possessions. Anybody who's ruled by the Pentacles or an earth element will be hardworking, practical, loyal, and stable. And this energy is taken, if this energy is taken too far, it can become very shallow and petty, very dull, very boring, miserable, pretty much miserable. People who follow behind the Pentacles make a great project manager, but often lose track of the forest because they are too busy counting and cataloging on tree leaves. So, in other words, you start to do really good, Leos, in April. You get on the right path. You're following what you should. You tend to get distracted by some things that are around you that may not serve you or are not good for you. But you're going to quickly get yourself back on track. You're going to quickly find yourself, after having hit rock bottom, at some point in time, either right before April came or during this first week of April, you kind of figured out that, you know what, I can't get any worse than this. It can't feel any worse than this. I don't like where I'm at right now. So you finally got woken up to realize that where you're at right now, Leo, isn't where you want to stay. You're accepting this is where I am right now. I got to do what I got to do in order to get to the next level, and you're willing to do that. But you don't like where you are right now. Right now, if I said, Leo, that you had to stay where you are, you can't leave there. You can't change anything. You can't fix your house. You can't fix your car. You can't fix yourself. You can't leave the house to do anything. You can't get new friends. You can't go out and date. You can't do anything. You wouldn't like to stay right where you are. You need to grow. You need to experience things. You need challenges. You need lessons. You need blessings. And you need things that are going to upset you and create an upheaval as well. Because if you didn't have the rain, you would never appreciate the sunshine. So it's okay, Leo, whatever you're going through right now. We all go through a course where we have to sometimes hit the reset button. Sometimes we have to just reset, start all over, clear the canvas, and start painting something new, something fresh. All right? It's okay. Fast messages are coming in the month of April. Right now, you're going to be kind of calm, still, stay where you are, absorb things, learn things. Again, you have lessons, education. There's so much coming to you in the month of April. All you have to do is keep sorting the negative from the positive. As long as you're able to set your boundaries and keep the negatives from touching the positives and walking that straight path, you'll have no problem getting through April at all. For some of you, you've put an ending to something. You've decided that's it. It's over. I'm done. It's done. You're done. Something's done. You decided. You had enough of it. You're going to try to be that better person. You're going to try to have the benefit of the doubt for somebody. You're going to try to see the good in people instead of focusing on the bad or the negative in people. You're going to try to get people to pay attention that, okay, maybe I don't have all that. But what I do have, I'm going to focus on the good things that are about me. And I'm going to multiply that. So the only thing people see when they see me is the good energy, the positive energy. Yes, we all have skeletons in our closet. We all have things that we've done that we're not so proud of. But we also have learned so much from those mistakes that we made. We are not who we used to be. We don't live where we used to live, and we don't do what we used to do. We don't react the way we used to react. We don't fall so easy for the lies and the manipulation, especially during the month of April. Leos, you're onto it now. You're tuned in. You had to get the experiences that you had so that you can recognize it again in the future. You had to go through what you went through in order to get stronger. You cannot get stronger unless you go through it. Just like when you're sick, when you get the colds and you get the common cold or you get the flu, your body builds up an immune so that when next month comes and everybody else is getting sick, you build some kind of immunity. You're not getting it, or you're not getting it as bad because you already got immune to it. Sometimes we get immune to the way certain people behave, and we get conditioned to it, and we think it's okay. Well, it's just a little bit. Well, they're just doing a little bit, or they just lied a little bit, or they just cheated at one time, or we start to get so conditioned. We start to let things slip through the cracks, break the rules, so to speak, because of our own selfish means, because we don't want to be alone, or we don't want to have to push them away, or we don't want to have to go look for somebody new, or we don't want to have to start over. So we'd rather just keep this negativity that we have, because at least we know what the negativity is, right? Oh, well, we know that they're just going to lie to us and they're just going to cheat on us, but it's okay because they're still with me on Friday night, or they're still with us on Tuesday night, or they're still helping me pay some of the bills, so I'm just going to deal with it. You condition yourself. It's not okay. Hear me, Leo? It's not okay. Leo, during April, as we get into the third and fourth week, you're holding on to your money quite tight, because you know there's certain things that you need. Normally, you'd blow it, spend it, get rid of it, use it on stupid shit. Not this month. Not this month. Leos, you're going to be more careful. Because, Leo, you remember when you had the secrets? You remember when you weren't telling the truth? You remember when you were trying to get away with something? Do you remember when you were convincing yourself that your lies were the truth? You were believing your own lies at some point. You had yourself believing your own lies, and you would go on a court stand and put your hand on a stack of Bibles, and you would swear, I'm going to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me Jesus. That's what happened. You believed it. You believed your own shit. Till somebody spoke to you, called you on your shit, said, hey, Leo, that's not the way it went. You know that. That's the way you want to believe it went. But you need to take accountability and responsibility. Leo, there's somebody who loves you, is waiting for you. They're wanting you. This person definitely feels like they were in a third party with you. That third party could be your job. That third party could be you're drugging, you're drinking, you're smoking, you're cheating, you're lying, whatever. But somehow, some way, they feel like they had to share you with something else. They didn't get enough of you. Now this person's waiting for you. This person knows what your potential is. This person knows that right now, if things didn't change, everything would be destroyed, one way or the other. But this person's willing to meet you halfway. They're willing to share with you. They're willing to help you. You've got to trust your intuition. You have a lot of friends and family around to support you in the month of April. You're choosing a new path. You're choosing a new path. But you need to choose to stay on that path. No more unnecessary risks. That feeling of being overwhelmed that you had started out with the beginning of April is going to fade. As we're now at the end of April, it's going to fade. You're going to see so many options in front of you of different ways to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to go out, to be with other people. Somebody has a gift waiting for you when you return. Yep. You're going to really enjoy this new start, new beginning. There is love for you waiting. This relationship is going to be amazing, better than it ever was. You're just going to have to keep balancing. The hardest part for you, Leo, here you are, Leo. The hardest part for you is to keep your strength, to keep balancing everything. Keep everything in balance, because the minute the balance goes off is when you mess up. Right now, you might be argumentative. Right now, Right now, you might be in denial. Right now, you might feel like you're left out in the cold and like everybody deserted you, but that's not what happened. Right now, you're expected to put the work in to achieve the goal that you want so that you can get rid of that ending and start that new beginning that's waiting for you. Somebody is very proud waiting for you. There is going to be a celebration and a marriage to come. So all I can tell you is, Leos, for the month of April, that is the story that I'm seeing for you. There's blessings left and right. The universe is trying to help you. I do feel like you're going to use a lot of this time to think about things, to think things over, because in the past, these things weren't good. And you definitely have already decided to cut some things out, and that's why it's in reverse. You're going to take charge. You hold the sword. Only you can decide what stays and what goes. You're doing it. You're making a decision. You've already made one good decision. Keep going. Keep going. There's a lot more growth to come. Your last card is the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be having so much love, so much support, so much attention. You're finally going to get the life that you deserve if you keep going. You are and always will be the Empress. You will always be the Empress. So that is your message, Leo, for the month of April. Don't let anybody blow out your light. Don't let anybody blow out your light. No. No. Nope. All right, Leo. Yes, I will. I will be working this weekend. I will be doing readings on the weekend. I will be doing mini reads on the weekend. I will be doing sticks on the weekend. I will be doing everything on the weekend. And I will be in the middle of the night working on the weekend for those of you who are in a different time zone, so you'll catch me. Drinking my smoothie, like I said, wild blueberries, pineapples, a half a banana, some water. Man, it's good. And strawberries. You're welcome. You're welcome. So hang in there. I'll be coming on to do some lives. All right. Coming right back. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. And then water signs. And then we're all done for April. Jelly J, great seeing you. Hello, hello, hello. Jewel, hello. Hello, Lucerne. Hello, Linda. Hello, Diana. It smells good. It tastes good. Even my breath smells good when I'm talking. Hi, Letitia. Hi, honey. How are you? I love your picture. It's very pretty. Hi, BB. Who am I missing? Hi, Leo. I'm missing Jelly J. I already did water signs? Holy shit. Oh, I got to do air signs. Sorry, I meant air signs. I got to do air signs now. I got to do air signs, right? Sorry. Who did I just do now? I just did Leo. I got to do Sag, right? I got to do Sagittarius, and then I got to do air signs. Yeah, Sag and air signs. Thank you, Leo. I got confused. BB told me, and I wasn't paying attention, I guess. Oh, my God, Jelly, I'm so glad you came in. Thank you, BB. I know BB told me ahead of time, and I got confused again. Yeah, me too, Diane. I can't wait. Motion detected at the front door. All right. Hanging up, clicking off, coming back on, sitting right here. I see in just 2 seconds. Let's get Saggy done, and then we can do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right.